Greetings, dear friends. Your invaluable support is our strength. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this video. This greatly helps the growth of our channel. Leave your comments. Your feedback is very valuable to us. And now, to the most important and current world events. Let's go.
This is burning in our yard.
Explosion in Balashika near Moscow. Deputy Chief of the Main Operational Directorate of the General Staff, Yaroslav Moskalik, was killed. As stated by the investigative committee, an improvised explosive device filled with shrapnel detonated in a Volkswagen Golf car. The investigative committee has initiated a case under the Articles of Murder and Illegal Trafficking of Explosives. The directorate where the deceased general served develops military operations, including in the Kimu Special Military Operations Zone. On RBC, the main news. In the studio, Anna Krupina. Progress has been made. In the talks between Vladimir Putin and the U.S. President's special envoy, Stephen Witkoff, commented Kirill I. Dmitriev, head of the Russian Direct Investment Fund. He was also present at the meeting, which took place in the Kremlin.
Oh, very.
To be continued. This was Witkoff's fourth trip to Russia. The conversation lasted about 3 hours. The president's press secretary, Dmitry Peskov, described the visit as shuttle diplomacy. According to him, Witkoff conveys a message from Trump to Putin and then from Putin to Trump. The president's aide, Yuri Ushakov, who also participated in the talks, assessed them as constructive and very useful.
This conversation allowed for further alignment of positions between Russia and the USA, not only on Ukraine, but also on a number of other international issues. Regarding the Ukrainian crisis, specifically, the discussion included the possibility of resuming direct negotiations between representatives of the Russian Federation and Ukraine.
On Friday, U.S. President Donald Trump also commented on the progress of the settlement. He made the comment before departing for Italy for the Pope's funeral.
I think things with Russia and Ukraine are progressing. We hope for this, but everything is very fragile.
Everything is going very well. Let's see. What happens? Trump also stated that the USA is not setting any deadline for reaching a settlement. The day before, the president said there was a deadline and suggested that journalists revisit the question of Washington possibly exiting the negotiation process in 2 weeks. Speaking about Witkoff's visit to Moscow. Moscow. The head of the White House said that the special representative had a good meeting and Trump is pleased with the progress of the negotiations. Donald Trump's approval rating on the 100th day of his presidency is the worst among recent U.S. leaders. Similar data is provided by 3 independent surveys, from Reuters, the Gallup Institute, and Fox News, which is considered close to the White House. The Fox News poll showed that voters are satisfied with the president's work on securing the borders, but are dissatisfied with most other issues, including inflation. According to the Reuters poll, 37% of Americans approve of Trump's economic policy. However, according to the Gallup poll, a record 53% say their economic situation is worsening under Trump. Inflationary pressure continues to decrease, although it remains high. This is reported by the central bank, following the board of directors meeting. On Friday, the regulator maintained the key interest rate for the 4th consecutive time. According to the central bank, it is still too early to judge the sustainability of the inflation decrease. As stated by the regulator, the economy continues to grow, but at a more moderate pace.
Companies included in our monitoring now provide more restrained assessments of current goods and services production. After some acceleration in January, consumption growth has slowed down. Due to the lags I have already mentioned, the slowdown in demand is more noticeable in the durable goods segment and has not yet fully manifested, for example, in public catering and tourism.
The central bank states that the growth of domestic demand still significantly outpaces the capacity to expand the supply of goods and services. And high domestic demand is supported by an increase in household incomes and budget expenditures. Behavior assessments in all schools in Russia are planned to be introduced from the beginning of next year. In 5 regions, this will be done from the 1st of September. They will test how to assign such an assessment, who will do it, and according to what criteria. The results of the experiment promise to be discussed with teachers and parents. Psychologists agree that a behavior assessment will not solve the problem of aggression and bullying in schools, as it is necessary to address the causes of such behavior, which often stem from the family. These were the main news. Stay tuned to RBC.